Hey everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays SteamWorld Quest. Alright, we're gonna do the Full Moon Cup 2, which I've actually already attempted and just failed. It's brutal. That video will never see the light of day. It was very frustrating. I've completely changed the deck at this point. Well, not completely, but significantly. Our melee is purely 4 hot irons, 2 encourage, 2 intercept. Copernica has that book bash. In fact, I might throw in another single mana barrier. Let's do that. I took out Inferno and I put in Electrolyze. This is basically, I don't know, I gotta get rid of Focus. We can put the other book bash in there. I'm focusing on getting shields up. For the twins, I'm gonna try Thorns instead of a patch up. We have 2 Drain Lives and we have Death Pulse and we have Axe Chop as well for one of their abilities because we need the damage. In fact, I think against all odds, it just doesn't do enough. We'll throw another Axe Chop in there. And we're going to give this a shot. Now, you're going to be wondering, oh, why aren't you using Galeo? He has so much healing. The problem is that there's a frequent amount of times where you cannot heal. And as a result, it's very difficult to recover. And the other thing is that his only way of removing Despair is this 4 SP ability. Now it does remove it from everyone, but it requires 4 SP. And he's only got 1 of those cards, so I really don't think he's any better for this. So I'm actually gonna just do a quick save here. And go back. Yeah, so I basically just exited on the last, I found myself in a scenario basically the last turn, or the first turn of the last combat was just unwinnable. I just kind of died to poison on the first turn, so just exited and saved my items and came back in here. So we're gonna try this and see how it goes. A lot of the issue I was having on the previous run was I was not getting blue cards nearly enough, which is just kind of bad luck as a draw here. The issue we run into also is that we end up running into the druids that cast that Ice Whip, which also does Despair. Most of the enemies in this battle cause Despair. We actually almost killed that ghost off the bat, which is sweet. Yeah, these are the gentle ghosts, as we'll say. They are, however, immune to physical right now. We will actually try to cast Death Pulse here, using combo with Copernica, because it will cast twice as a result of the ghost dying from it. So that'll be awesome. This will be a lot of damage. Now, we won't get the full barrier here, but this should be pretty beneficial. Nice, yeah, that did a ton of damage. Sweet. Now, we want to try and end this combat with full health if possible, or as close to it as we can. So... yeah, this is pretty good. We'll throw the thorns on them. Now, ideally, we're able to use a Drain Life next turn with this guy still alive. They're gonna heal, that's fine. I would prefer they heal than do damage. And regen is kind of just a stopgap. It doesn't heal more than poison, but it helps us a bit. Actually, this is great. Ooh, I kind of don't want that guy to die, though. I need him for the Drain Life. Maybe it's worth it, though. And we can try to fish for a patch-up instead. And we do have a bunch of items, too, I can use. Oh, he might actually not die from... oh, no, he's still going to die from the poison. I would have preferred he died previous to that, but... it's alright. He's got to heal. He should die from poison, though, yeah. We could do 2 drain lives here, which are not super great. It's kind of fishing for a patch up there, to be honest. Well, we could do this. Drain life here is just not going to heal for very much because it's only hitting 1 enemy. Hopefully it'll just do enough to counter the poison. Yeah, not going to actually. But he's just going to cast poison, which is good. Doesn't really do anything. We'll probably just finish this combat. Throw an encourage out there on someone. Ooh, is this gonna finish the combat? It might not if I do that. Oh yeah, it will. Because we'll get the chain there. Yeah, this is not ideal, but it's not terrible either. We're relatively okay here. Alright. Now this is the easy round. Unfortunately, we got bad starting draw. Yep, it's pretty terrible. Well, we'll do this. Stop her from casting. In fact, I believe my first run, my first attempt at this, I never actually saw any of this enemy's abilities because they died on the first turn. Or they died on the second turn, but they flinched the first turn. I'd prefer you hit melee with those because you have a chance of getting a lot of damage, or status effects. No such luck. We need to fish for... drain life here would be good, actually. This would also be good. I think we do this. Oh, if we kill this one though, we're not going to be able to do the mass drain life next turn. This is a tough one. I think we just build the SP here and get the bubble, and then next turn we do... I would have liked Arcane Detective here rather, but... And then next turn we do Big Drain Life. Alright, that got confused. You're just going to evade, which is hit or miss. Ooh. You do Dark Wave. That's not good. Didn't actually hit, which is merciful. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do both here. What do we do then? I mean, this would be good. Now the downside is I don't have 2 victory in here, so I don't have another way of buffing this, but this should be, yeah, that's significant. That's more than a poisonous turn. That missed, that's a bummer. Alright, well that worked out nicely. That guy's paralyzed and has despair. Veronica's our best tank right now because she gets a lot of healing. We do another Drain Life to open this, which would be nice. And probably get... Well, that guy's just gonna die anyway, or they both are. So I think we just do an encourage here, just for the tiny bit of healing. Alright, 2 deaths, very nice. Did I mana bury him really? Okay, yeah, good. I actually didn't get effectively confused there. One of them got disabled, which is a bummer, especially because we kind of need them. I think lived with 1 health. Just occurred to me. Guess we'll do this. I don't think this will kill both enemies, unfortunately. I can't believe that thing lived with 1 health. We'll see what this does this turn. Hyper Evade, that's good, but we still take a lot of damage. However, we might want to take this opportunity to use potions. It's weak to lightning, so we're unlikely to get a kill from it. Oh, we could do this though. This would be ideal. If we kill this with intercept, if we actually hit that, this will be the ideal scenario. Nice. Okay, that works out really well. So we're going into this combat. This is where it starts getting really nasty. So these two in the back do Ice Whip, which comes with Despair, and that is never good. The benefit, though, is that it's really easy to get super huge drain lives off these guys if you can find an opportunity where not everyone has Despair, which is increasingly difficult as this goes on. Alright, shield everyone. Here comes the Ice Whips. Despair on Copernica. Hit her again. Nope. Despair on the twins. Bummer. That one got paralyzed. That one got Despair. Despair is kind of meaningless. For them, that is. I guess we'll just do big damage this turn and try to take out one of these guys. Or at least we'll stop them from acting, which is important. They are weak to fire, in case you're wondering why I'm using hot irons instead of other options. We can't really afford to use double edge, so... he's not going to take a turn, and he's very weak. He's going to cast Ice Whip again. Refreshed on her. Bummer. Petrifying Gaze on Copernica is not good here. Because that would have been an ideal scenario for a shield turn. Now, what do we do here? I think... So this is going to be a weird one. I think we use the Smelling Salts on twins to clear their Despair. Oh, wait a minute. No, maybe we don't have to do that. Yeah, we do, because I was trying to think, because we want to use both of these. Even though Copernica is not going to get the healing, she doesn't need it as much. And then we're going to do this. So while Copernica is not going to get the healing, everyone else will, and we'll get quite a bit out of it. Actually, that was... Did not realize that would be so much, or I would have probably held off on doing that second one there, but... You got paralyzed, which is great. They didn't really do anything this turn, which is extra awesome. There's the poison damage. No problem. Yeah, we would love to poison these guys, speaking of poison damage. And we're going to throw Thorns on our Millie. Now these guys are slightly resistant to physical, unfortunately. But they aren't resistant to poison. If we're lucky, that lower one will get paralyzed. That Despair hit. Proc rate on Despair is extremely high. Alright. We definitely want to try to finish this guy before his turn, if possible. The fewer opportunities we have to have Despairs refresh, the better. Alright, he's dead. That's good. I'm actually not sure why. I think I just auto, in my head, decided to cast that barrier on our Millie. That probably wasn't the best idea. Well, I guess it turned out she's getting hit twice here. Alright. We probably will do... It's actually a tough one. We could just kind of erase someone with elementary, which would be a good idea at this point. The downside of encourage is you don't get the heals. Damn, that's a drain life though. You know what? We'll do this. Yeah, you don't get the heal. Rather, it heals before it cleanses. That's what I'm trying to say there. This should be a reasonable sized heal, even though it's only 3 targets. It should still be pretty good. Yeah. Nice. Alright, that worked out. That's unfortunate. Kind of wanted her to take a turn this time. Twins are still hurt pretty bad here. I think we take a turn to get rid of this guy though. Or it's a tough call because we could probably kill one of these. It's basically kill one of these or interrupt him. I think we'll try to kill one of these. I'm gonna paralyze on there. Oh, she actually picked 2 different targets there. Wow, we inflicted sleep on that one. That's insane. That's an incredibly lucky proc there. So what I think we'll do is we're gonna use a repair elixir here. It's my only one. And we're just gonna erase this guy. And I think throw that out there. We want to leave that thing sleeping for a turn until we have an opportunity to kill it in 1 round. I don't think I was going to be able to kill it with an additional swing. We are going to take some poison damage. Kind of a bummer, but I think this is the best case scenario. In fact, we can do a patch up here and then finish it off. I'm just hoping we're going to have enough damage to do so. Actually, not sure. This is a tough call, right? Because, well, I mean, this still heals more than poison does, so... Ooh, we're not gonna have enough. Damn, that's so close. We did take another round of poison. But that's okay, we're just gonna kill this. We'll go into the next combat pretty healthy. Alright. This is the second to last round, I think. Another pretty nasty combat. Not a great set of options to start with either. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. That's pretty damn good. I think we want to get the ghost out first. Because they both do despair, but the ghost can cast it on literally everyone. Whereas the druid can only cast it on one at a time. He's gonna heal right out of the gate. That's interesting. I don't usually do that. Despair on 2. Not the worst. Drain life is nice, but it's not gonna do anything. We could throw a death pulse out. It's not going to chain though. Intercept is better. We can intercept the ghost and then follow it up. And the reason I led with intercept is because it will do this. Now we might accidentally kill this. No, it's not weak to fire. It's just not resistant. We can kill it next turn though, which is great. The faster we get that out of there, the better. That did refresh Despair on Copernica, and Millie is stunned. Did Millie not take poison damage there from being stunned? That's interesting. Let's see. I think we do... This is going to be kind of risky because these are my last ones, but I think this will pay off. Basically, I'm just taking off their despairs and hitting with the Drain Life. Decent healing. Corruption, go for it. Dark Wave is bad. Yeah, it's two disables there. Let's see. Probably not a bad idea to poison these. May need to use a turn of potions here soon. Except Despair is probably going out. Yep. Everyone's disabled now. Well, we can at least do this. The malfunction just makes it so you can't use skill cards in case you were not aware. Gonna do another Ice Whip. Probably gonna pick a new target. Didn't actually go off there though. That's unfortunate because I really could use that Encourage. I think Smelling Salt's to, yeah. Bummer. How many turns does he have left on his poison? Just one. I guess we'll do this. They're not going to get the healing, but everyone else will. Alright, he's just going to heal. That's fine. Alright, their despair is over. So I think we use a potion. And honestly, kind of tempted to just follow it up with blue cards, but if either of these crit, we might be able to kill this guy this turn. Oh wow. Yeah, we actually will. Great. Now, is this our last combat, or do we have one more? No, this is the last combat. Sweet. Okay, so we've got two bosses here. We got Gompus, who's extremely weak to fire, and Ungala, who is also extremely weak to fire, but resistant to frost and lightning, which we're not really using. Okay, and I don't think either of these can cast Despair, so that is great. Yeah, okay, here we go. Perfect. This is what we want. He is resistant to electric, so let's not use that right off the bat. We want to kill the low health one first, if at all possible. Just lower the damage we have incoming. It seems like they only take one card per turn, so that's good. I'm not really sure what else they do. I don't really remember. They do poison, which is great, because that wastes a turn. They do 80 electric damage. Okay. You don't need the Drain Life yet. We can get a combo with Elementary, though. That would be nice. We can. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, this is a tough call, though, because they're going to be partially resistant to 2 of these hits. Maybe we do just hit the big one with this. I don't really like splitting the damage, but we'll get more benefit out of it that way. Elementary does hit for an incredible amount of damage. It's like 2,500 damage there. Or cry. Alright, it's a buff. And that electric attack again, no big deal. Still doing well. Let's see. I would like to use a drain life here. Nope, not gonna get it. That's fine. We'll just do this instead. And we'll flinch his turn. And of course he's weak to fire, so he'll take a ton of extra damage here. And lose his turn. Power punch, that's a lot of damage. Ooh. Yikes. Okay. Well. Can we actually hit both of these? Mostly because I want to get them poisoned. Death Pulse obviously isn't going to chain, but I do want them to be poisoned. Some okay healing from that. I think more than a poison turn, so pretty good. Not a lot of damage there, but now they'll be poisoned. He's gonna call. Oh, this is actually good. We want them to do call family because we can use that for drain life. Unfortunately, I just used it, but I think we just focus on trying to kill this guy. Sure, we will encourage you. Now, I don't remember what these little guys do. They don't have a lot of health, though. So I feel like they might be, might do like explosives or something like that. Ooh, wow, we got a sleep on him. That's crazy. Power punch on the twins again. Bummer. Oh no, they're just gonna do a tiny bit of damage. If they are, however, poisoned, they're probably... Oh no, it's percentage, right? So that one's dead, which is sweet. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not too concerned about the little ones. I'm kind of just gonna leave them for the fodder for drain life. Now we might be hitting the cap of how much mana barrier we can put on. Yeah. So we can't stack two of them in a row like that. We can stack it with barrier field though, which is interesting. They're just gonna do 3 damage. Not an issue. There's a patch up. I would like a drain life if possible. Nice. We'll do both. Perfect. Nice, that was a huge heal. 400 on everyone. Poisoned again. Takes 500 damage from the poison, which is wild. We're not gonna be able to do 2 intercepts here. We're gonna be able to do 1. I think at this point we're kind of guaranteed to win, despite having more health. This is the weaker of the 2 enemies. I do still have to monitor my health. It is still possible for me to die to poison here, but as long as I'm still replacing the barriers and whatnot, I think we'll be okay. He won't die this turn, but he will next turn. No matter what, as long as we live through the turn. Sure, we even get a drain life. Yeah, whatever. And the drain life is gonna finish the combat, I believe. Nice. Awesome. That is the last round, right? Okay, thank God. Alright, let us collect our rewards. We got 600 gold, Berserker's Band, Pure Sash, Ghostly Flame, or Paralixer. Ghostly Flame, I believe, is, yeah, the next ones are locked. Not too many more, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more. So let's see what we have. Pure Sash is null everything. Holy crap. The Berserker's Ban is permanently afflicted with Berserk, but you get 50% more strength. I don't like that. That seems not very beneficial. I mean, it is a lot of damage, but... So who do we want to have immune to... Maybe Copernica. I don't think we need this Death Chime outside of this. Either that or the twins. I think Copernica, though. I'll give her that. So she is now immune to basically everything. Alright, and we'll continue next time. Probably go into the mountains. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take a quick like. Helps a bunch. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.